I do apologize about the sound during the game. I forgot to turn it down, but I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. I do complete a lot of the side activities though, so I get some VC, and we gonna do some upgrades. So for my first badge, I think I'm gonna go with, um, I may go with guard up. I'm thinking guard up or blinders. I might, it's either guard up or blinders. These other ones can wait a while, but I might go with blinders. I think I'm gonna go with guard up as the first one for the first badge. Yeah, we'll go with guard up for the first one, for the first shooting badge. Then on the first playmaking badge, I definitely might want to go with quick first step. Either quick first step or I'm thinking about ankle breaker. I think I'm gonna go with quick first step for the first one, and I think I got a defense badge too. Yeah, I got a defense badge, and so the first one I'm gonna go with. I think we're gonna go with might go with clamps on the first one. Yeah, we'll go with clamps because my defense is just absolutely abysmal. So we'll go there, and then let's keep it going. I definitely got to switch this up. We have to go to Hall of Fame. Like, look at that. Look at the difference. We definitely got to go with Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's just a big difference. Pro, it was fun, but it gave me a chance to learn, but it's more fun playing Hall of Fame. You don't want to be blowing teams out by like 40, 50 every game. You want some of the games to be close. You want that adrenaline. So we're definitely going to go to Hall of Fame.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year in college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6 man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Nah, Coach, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah,
but I
baby,
think
let's
that'll
do it.
help
You
MP
heard what they said.
fuel
And
it.
6 man
And
coming
now
off the
Washington's
bench,
starting group.
which isn't bad when
Avdia
I'm in the
in at the
starting
small
lineup yet,
forward
but I
with
am in
Kuzma
6 man,
at
so
power
that means
forward.
I'm going to get some
Bradley
rotation
Beal
minutes.
is out there with Wright.
So,
and it's
we're
Porzingis
good
in at
with
the
that.
5, roaming the paint. And for Indiana,
For now,
Smith is out there with Turner. Then
Also,
there's
on
Tyrese Halliburton.
PS5,
Then there's
you
Buddy
can
Hield.
see that
And it's Duarte at the small forward
they
position.
actually let you
It'll be the
walk to
Wizards.
the arena.
It's
interesting. I don't have any
there from
rebound
MP.
stats.
Totally
That's
fooling
actually
the
pretty
defense
interesting.
there.
Shooting for
Able to
Washington.
draw the foul.
MP at the line for 2.
Let's see if we can get us a free throw. Ooh, look at that
Free throw good,
Yeah,
MP.
That thing is
Over the last couple seasons,
very,
it feels
very
like the Washington Wizards
not
roster
friendly.
is in constant flux. I
But we
mean,
do get
from
the free
role
throw to go
players
there. You
all-stars,
really have to know your free throw.
guys
man.
coming in and
Like
out.
I put the meter up just because, but I'm more so focused on my release. I'm not really paying too much attention to that.
And both free throws good for
Clever playmaker and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
MP passes to Porzingis.
Ah, we
and it's
squeeze it
good
in
for
there,
2.
just squeeze it
And
in.
that's now 9 points.
Nice building block.
Passes it to Halliburton.
Ah, I almost had that.
Lets it go from 11. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Duarte and the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 15.
Beal, why didn't you
Here's
go?
Beal.
Oh, baby.
Good, and the assist goes to
Glad I got the
MP.
assist, but you got to go.
And it's 7. And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Porzingis. And the
Nice
dunk by
assist. Man,
Porzingis.
why did,
Pulls it up.
oh, what a
It's
block.
tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. MP passes to Beal.
I'm open. Give it. Oh, my
Kicks it out
God.
to MP.
I was wide open. What was he waiting on?
Porzingis against Turner. Fires from 14.
What
And
was
oh
Bradley
boy, a
Beal
lot of
waiting
contact.
on? This is not
junior
good.
college.
And Washington making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021,
There we
he
go.
was
We get-
24
finally get one
years
of them.
old.
Okay, how about that, Kevin?
The 3 from MP. Nailed from
There we go.
three-point land.
Now we get a couple shots to fall.
MP.
Smart decision by Hill. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
And here's MP for 3. And
Oh,
again,
we get
Washington
another
with the triple.
splash. Let's go,
And he
baby.
is starting.
And are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Outside, Porzingis.
And why am I
Passes
facing
it
the
to
wrong way?
Hachimura. And here's MP for three. Gets it
Hey,
to go from
we are
beyond
making
the
a
arc.
splash, dude.
MP's got 12
After
points now
a
in the
very
quarter.
bad
And
start
really,
out
the
on
scoring
shooting. We
this
are
quarter has
splashing.
been just.
And
Oh, let me
stolen
get
by
that.
MP.
Let me get
Fast
that.
break. Here we go. Here's
Give me a
Kispert.
bucket. Ah,
Off
you
target
messed
with his
that
three.
up. Come on,
Plus
bro.
everything that goes into making it to the NBA.
How did that pass
is a play.
squeeze in there? Come on.
Did it come easy for
Come on,
you?
2K, let's
Or was
be
it
real.
all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game,
Tyrese MP.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
guys, the D
Man, you
hasn't
have
had
to
an
be
answer
spot on
for the
with your
three-point
shot
shooting,
and
which
your
is
free throw,
why
man,
they
'cause if it's not
continue
spot
to
on,
just fire away from D.
Shout out to them
Man,
for getting
you
to the
are
foul
in
line. They've
some
been the
trouble.
aggressors taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
Chris Duarte is checked in for the Pacers. Buddy Hield comes in for T.J. McConnell. And both Frears Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin,
Ah,
anytime you
come
can
on,
empower
he's
folks
openly
to
dribbling.
share their voice, they're more good than bad.
2K,
when you
come
think
on,
about
bro. Why would you
platform
even
of
do that?
social media?
Oh, and he missed
Hield
the
against
shot
Hield.
again. Come on,
And
Hield.
it's sent back
Come
by
on,
Turner.
bro.
Everyone was surprised.
MP passes to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Debut.
And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they
Not a
really
very good debut,
put in
but
a
it is what it is.
supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable.
We really got to
they
learn
were
these
not
dribbling
going
moves
to
because
relinquish.
And that
not
about
having
does
these
it for the
dribbling
first game
moves,
of the
not
new
being able
NBA
to
season. For Greg Anthony, Clark
move how I
Kellogg, and
wanna
David
move.
Aldridge, this is Kevin
it's
Harlan.
actually
Thanks
a
for
little
watching the NBA
frustrating,
on
but
2K
we'll learn it.
Sports.
We'll get there.
See you next time.
We're not going to worry too much about it.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
The work I put in. I take my craft seriously, and I maximize my efforts each and every day. So if the results aren't there, that's unfortunate, but I always make sure I put myself in the best possible position to succeed. The results will come.
So your preparation gives you confidence. Makes perfect sense. Wishing you luck in your next one.
Appreciate it, John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, it's only up to me to give them reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to, you know, and with the season only just starting, you know, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
I mean, is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. You know, my parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. You know, but as far as, you know, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. You know, that's just a natural part of sports. You know, first you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind. See what they want to talk about and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves. It's the Pim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ogpen.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
See you, Coach.
See ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type.
Yeah.
Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play.
Slow play it,
Oh,
exactly.
man. All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.